Step back in time with Sojourn in the Wilderness, a collection of stories honoring the early members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. These faithful pioneers built settlements along the Missouri River from 1846 through 1853, establishing a legacy of faith and resilience. This chapter brings to life the story of Cornelius and Hannah McKissick and their dedication to establishing the settlement of McKissick's Grove. Join us as we honor their journey and the indelible mark they left on history.
My name is Cornelius Washington McKissick. I was born on April 19, 1816, near Shelbyville in Bedford County, Tennessee. My parents were John Pinckney and Martha Kent McKissick. When I was just 18 months old, my family moved to Saline County, Missouri, and eventually Clay County, where I stayed until 1840. But the frontier was calling. In 1840, I moved to a thick stand of timber 3 miles east of what you now know as Hamburg, in Fremont County, Iowa. Folks started calling it McKissick Grove. I wasn't alone for long. A year later, my brothers Jacob and Pinckney joined me on adjoining homesteads. Later came Daniel, William, and our sister Jane. Jacob was a force. He ran a lumber mill, a meatpacking plant, and built the very first building in Hamburg, the McKissick House Hotel. In 1854, he headed for California to trade cattle. My brother William followed suit in 1861, leading a wagon company of 25 men out west from Pleasant Grove. In August 1842, I married Hannah Frances Cheney in Liberty, Missouri. She was born in Kentucky, the daughter of Nathan Cheney and Hannah Grooms. Together, we had 11 children, all born near the Grove. 9 lived to adulthood. Our fourth, little Amanda, was born in June 1849, but passed away that October. She was one of the very first burials in Mount Olive Cemetery. The early days in the Grove were wild. I always had a gun in my hand to deal with horse stealers and claim jumpers. But I didn't just fight for the land, I cultivated it. I farmed over 100 acres in Madison Township, and I was the very first person to plant an orchard in Fremont County. Our settlement was a mix of French pioneers and members of the Latter-day Saint Church. We had neighbors like Dexter Stillman, a Mormon battalion veteran who marched all the way to Pueblo before returning to Council Bluffs. Dexter passed away before he could get his bounty land, but his son Clark, who settled right here in the Grove, eventually secured it. In 1851, the states of Iowa and Missouri got into a bitter boundary dispute. I was honored to be one of 2 men appointed to preside over the hearings. We stood our ground, and the border was settled in Iowa's favor.
Cornelius fought for his land, grew orchards, and helped build a state. But in time, his pioneer journey came to an end. In his later years, Cornelius and Hannah lived with their son James. After a long winter illness, Cornelius died on March 27, 1893, at age 76, and was buried in Mount Olive Cemetery, then known as McKissick's. Hannah lived nearly 20 more years. A true pioneer woman, she cared for her gardens and held close the family she helped build. On June 7, 1912, after a day spent working outdoors, she passed peacefully in her sleep and was laid to rest beside Cornelius, a quiet ending for a life marked by strength, devotion, and enduring love. This is the story of McKissick Grove, a frontier settlement won from the timber and the prairie, and the setting of Cornelius and Hannah's sojourn in the wilderness.